everyone, today I want to talk about something really simple but powerful, I think. And it's that we as consumers have a lot of power when it comes to where we put our money. This idea was introduced to me several years ago when I first watched the documentary called Food Inc. It highlights the rise of intensive factory farming in the United States. Because the breast meat of chicken is in such high demand, they've been modified to grow at an alarming rate of 0 to 5 weeks.
Their bones and their internal organs can't keep up with the rapid growth. A lot of these chickens here, they can take a few steps and then they plop down. It's because they can't keep up with all the weight that they're carrying.
This is just heartbreaking to me to see this, and I think most people I know do not want to see animals being unnecessarily harmed or treated cruelly or reared in a inhumane fashion. This type of intensive farming is happening in the UK. There's as many as 800 US-style mega farms in this country. Compassion for Wolf Farming have a great map that show you where all of the intensive farms in the UK are located. There's a growing demand in the UK for really cheap cuts of meat, and these companies are just fulfilling that consumer demand. So how do you fight against this? This documentary was very sobering, but it had a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light came in the form of the Walmart buyers who said, our customers are demanding that we stock organic and free-range food, and we need to give the customers what they want.
Actually, it's a pretty easy decision, to try to support things like organic or whatever it might be, based on what the customer wants. We see that and we react to it. And so if it's clear the customer wants it, it's really easy to get behind it.
There are various schemes in the UK that strive to communicate when a product is a higher welfare product or meets a certain standard. Red Lion and Red Tractor, these are sort of the bottom level standards. The higher welfare ones are the RSPCA. They have a great website that has a lot of information about where you can find RSPCA label products. And there's the Soil Association, which is the highest level of food assurance scheme that you can find in the UK, and that label comes with organic food and livestock reared to the highest welfare standards. We think a chicken that costs £7 is so expensive. That's only because we've been introduced to the idea of having a whole chicken that's £2 from Tesco value range. The cost of a free-range chicken at Sainsbury's versus a bottom barrel, lower welfare chicken is double. £7 is not a huge cost for a high welfare chicken. Another solution is to just eat less meat. I know this is not a popular solution. People will say humans were designed to eat meat. Maybe they were designed to eat meat, but they definitely were not designed to eat steaks from Costco every single day. If you're going out and you're hunting and you're killing your meat, that's how human beings were designed. We want to eat high welfare cuts of meat, and so in order to achieve that within our budget, we need to eat less meat. We go for 1, 2, maybe 3 cuts of meat every week in our grocery order. We take a lot of care to prepare those, and we really enjoy them when we have them. I firmly believe that if you are a meat eater, as I am, that you watch this documentary. I believe we all have an obligation to know where our food's coming from so we can make the necessary changes in where we spend our money. Support businesses that have the values and beliefs that you do, and don't support businesses that don't.